Draw from that. He too is a former Oregon Duck.
You see. Yes, sir. What it do, YouTube? Yeah, boy, back with another video, man. I know it's been a while. As y'all know, trials, different stuff. Like I told y'all, during the season, it's definitely kind of hard to, get everything going. But nah, I got y'all for sure. Got y'all with the videos. I hear y'all about the vlogs. I'm gonna get some vlog stuff in, some practice stuff in. I definitely got y'all, but definitely be patient with me. But I'll for sure, hit y'all with like some workout stuff, whatever I be doing at practice. But as y'all can see by the title, we gonna go ahead and react to the 100-meter final at the Olympic trials. So, as you know, if you haven't already watched the race, Caveman 6 made the relay pool, so I'll be representing the U.S. in the 4x1. Prelims went pretty well. Top 3. So prelims went good. And then semis felt a little better. Each round I was progressing and getting faster. Semis felt a little better, just working on different stuff. I feel like for me, my main thing, I think going into the semis, I was like, I kind of want to come out my drive phase a little faster. I think the prelim, I kind of held it a little too long, but for me, I'm a person that likes to drive very long. Some people, that you guys watch might come up after like 15 meters. Some might come up after 20 meters. It just all depends on you and if you're able to hold it. I like to come up late, but that's just my preference. But that was just something I was like, okay, well, let me just try something different, going into the semis. I didn't really like my time in the prelims that I ran. So, okay, let me try something a little different. Worked out, obviously made the final, which is crazy. But yeah, we'll get into a little stuff later. But let's get right into the video, man.
2021.
I'm in lane 1.
Trayvon Bromell. A really good start from Bromell. Ronnie Baker's going with him on the outside. Makai Williams. Here we go. Trayvon Bromell wins the men's 100. He's off to his second Olympics.
That was crazy. Let's run it back.
2021. Trayvon Bromell.
See, look, for me personally, boom, I'm out. I feel like everybody's together, and then that's when everybody, that's when you start to see the separation. But I feel like for me, I had a really good start. I feel like the second half of the race, which is usually my best, I ain't gonna make no excuses, man. At the end of the day, I ain't have it in me. But like I said, it's all good. After that, man, as y'all can see, I think a picture of my Instagram. I'll show it right here. I was just sitting there. I think I was sitting there for like a cool 10 minutes. Like I just sat on the track, and kind of like soaked it in. Obviously making the team was like crazy, because I actually came out in 2016. I was in junior college. I was a freshman, and I was a sophomore in junior college. I was the only junior college athlete in 2016 at the Olympic trials, and so I made it in the 200. I didn't make it in the 100, so I ran the 200. I didn't even get out the first round. When I say I got drugged, them cats drugged me like I was a little boy. I'm out there like it was crazy. And so I stayed out there, I think from the beginning. Mind you, like I never been there, my coach has never been there, so we didn't really have a game plan. Like we got there like the first day the Olympic trials started, and stayed there. And literally like the day before, like I started having like issues, like I was feeling like certain stuff, and I'm like, bro, like not the day before. And so, got out there, got drugged. I'm talking about drugged. And yeah, so that was the last time. And then so to come here, make it in the 100 was definitely pretty crazy. But yeah, it was cool. It was cool at the end of the day. But as you can see, the U.S. is definitely the hardest team to make in the world. It's no comparison. It's no comparison at all. As you can see, it was 4.98s, which is nuts. 4.98s, a 991, and then I ran 10 flat. Like that's literally like unheard of. And everybody in front of me, I think besides Bromell, I think everybody in front of me PR'd, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, you can look it up. But everybody in front of me PR'd. You know, and you can't be mad at that at the end of the day. Because if they PR and they beat you, you can't get mad at yourself. You can't beat yourself up because they had to run their personal best. You know? And they all ran great races. Like that's when you're supposed to PR. You feel what I'm saying? And they definitely brought their A game. And I salute all of them cats for that. But let's run this back. Let's run this back for sure. And we'll go ahead and break it down the race a little bit. So I'm like, cool. So as you can see right here, right? As you can see right here, it's fairly even. I would say that they have probably about a half a step, maybe a step, but it's fairly even. And I feel like for me, the game changer is when my guy Gatlin went down. I feel like you try not to notice certain stuff in races, but like when you run it and then all of a sudden, like you expect obviously Gatlin to be there with you at the finish line. You get what I'm saying? But like when he dropped off, it was like what happened? You get what I'm saying? And so now it's like a void in the lane next to me. And now you can't really have a peripheral because I feel like Gatlin would have pulled me to a fast time. And that's just me. I'm just being honest. And so when that happened, it was like, oh man. But like even here, even at this position, with me knowing like the second half of my race is the best, obviously it's a tough task. But I got faith in my abilities. And I feel like I could have still pulled it off. Coming top 3, I feel like I still could have pulled it off. I just didn't have it that day. And you know, sometimes you gotta give it to the better man, and that's what happened. But it was a crazy race though. It was crazy. Yeah, that was nuts. That was nuts. 9.8s to make the team. Which is wild. But nah, it was a great experience though. It was a great experience, and man, that was pretty crazy. I don't think people understand what goes into like the trials, and you know the pressure and it's so much that goes on like behind the scenes, you know, leading up to the trials, getting there, you know, you gotta perform your best. Like everything has to go right at the trials. And so it's crazy, man. It's crazy for sure. But it was definitely a fun race. Let's run it back one more time though. I actually enjoyed watching this. And I want to say, sorry for keep pausing. I want to say it did take me a little while. It took me a little while to warm up to actually, you know, want to watch it, because, you know, for me, you know, I expect the best out of myself. You know, I expected to make the team, and you know, so when it didn't happen, it was like, bro, like I don't even want to watch this no more. Like, you know, I was pretty upset, you know, just because I expect the best, and at the end of the day, you know, it didn't happen. But now, you know, looking back at the race, it was definitely a fun experience for sure. But let's run this back. Boom. Get it and go. That's nuts. Man. But at the end of the day, man, I want y'all to give me y'all predictions. So who y'all think gonna win gold at the Olympics, silver, and bronze? And give me the times y'all think they gonna run. I think it's gonna be a fast one for sure. But I want to see what y'all gonna say, you know, in the comments. So I'll definitely be reading them. Let me know, man. Comment below. I appreciate y'all once again for rocking with your boy. I'm out.